King Nebuchadnezzar's face turned red with anger at Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And so he ordered his men to set up the furnace 7 times hotter than usual. Then he had the 3 men tied up, and they were thrown in the blazing furnace. Today's Bible time is called the blazing furnace. A long time ago, there lived a king named Nebuchadnezzar. He was a powerful king that ordered his men to make a golden statue. He had it set up in the plain of Dura in the province of Babylon. The gold statue was 90 feet high and 9 feet wide. When it was finished, the king's herald announced to the people in a loud voice, "People of all nations, races, and languages, you will hear the sound of trumpets, followed by the playing of oboes, lyres, zithers, and harps. And then all the other instruments will join in. As soon as the music starts, you are to bow down and worship the gold statue that King Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Anyone who does not bow down and worship will immediately be thrown into a blazing furnace." Everyone who heard this king's order obeyed, except Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They did not worship or bow down to the statue. Because of that, Babylonians went to the king and told him that. Nebuchadnezzar was enraged. He commanded the 3 Hebrews to be brought before him. "Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, is it true that you refuse to worship my God and to bow down to the gold statue I have set up? Now then, as soon as you hear the instruments, bow down and worship the statue. If you do not, you will immediately be thrown into a blazing furnace. Do you think there is any God who can save you?" the king said. The 3 Hebrews answered, "Your Majesty, we don't need to defend ourselves. The God we worship can save us from you and your flaming furnace. But even if he doesn't, we still won't worship your gods and the gold statue you have set up." King Nebuchadnezzar's face turned red with anger at Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And so he ordered his men to set up the furnace 7 times hotter than usual. Then he had the 3 men tied up, and they were thrown in the blazing furnace. Because of the extreme heat, the men who took the 3 Hebrews into the furnace died, while the 3 Hebrews fell down, bound into the midst of the fiery furnace. Suddenly, the king leapt to his feet in amazement. He asked his officials, "Didn't we tie up 3 men and throw them into the blazing furnace?" "Yes, we did, Your Majesty," they answered. "Then why do I see 4 men walking around in the fire?" he asked. "They are not tied up, and they show no sign of being hurt. And the 4th one looks like an angel." When the king called out the 3 Hebrews to come out of the furnace, the officials of the kingdom saw that the 3 Hebrews were not burned up and there was no smell of smoke on them. God sent his angel to rescue them. This story tells us that because of their faith in God, his faithful servants were saved from the blazing fire. Thus, having faith and a firm resolve to uphold the truth or the words of God is very important. Even on the brink of death, God's servants who have this characteristic will be saved by God. To watch more Bible Time, subscribe on youtube.com/INCkids. Learn more about the Iglesia ni Cristo Church of Christ on incmedia.org.